Hello, how are you doing? Welcome back to some more Hogwarts Legacy. This is another part of our playthrough. You might be wondering why I am now Professor Black. Well, go check out the last episode before you do that. We are Professor Black. We're using Polyjuice Potion, so we are going to head towards the next trial, which is Professor Fitzgerald's trial. But we needed to get into the headmaster's office, so we needed a disguise.
Professor, a moment of your time. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable...
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children. If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
This is an awesome quest.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better!
Christmas tree.
Headmaster, here, what could he want?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's. When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I...
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
Huh?
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
This is so cool.
I want to play Quidditch.
I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
This is absolutely brilliant.
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the minister.
Professor,
Oh, God.
a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that one.
Are we going to have
That
to
ought
give
to
a
give
speech?
Professor Fig some breathing room.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performance as his house elf. There's no doubt in Scrope's mind.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
And now I'm telling you that you can tell me.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Oh, this is a big one. I'm fairly sure it's to do with the purity of blood, isn't it? But
It's
we'll see.
pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
But Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Ahem. The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Okay.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Okay. access the headmaster's office. Let's go. Up the grand staircase we go. I just love this game. It is so immersive. I'm looking forward to finding out what happens, really. Is it right at the top? Look at the Christmas decorations. Still heading up. I suppose this is, yeah, this is for the trophy room, isn't it? Looks like it's up again, though.
Revelio.
Don't think we've ever been up here. Level 3 unlock. Level 2.
Revelio.
Uh-huh.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
Okay.
Toujours pure. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Revelio.
Okay.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Okay.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? Revelio. That must be the pedestal. Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Right, is there something up here? No? This is bizarre, but awesome. Okay, let's keep going.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. I need to time this just right.
Go. We're okay.
I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Oh my god. They're gone. For now.
How could this happen?
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
Go. Go.
That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
No, he's gonna spot us. Death. Ha. I didn't mean to go that far. Never mind. Okay, how far back are we?
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve.
Not far.
Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
Go. Right here.
That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
Turn around. Go. Oh my god.
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. Close tight. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
Okay. Gonna turn.
Now's my chance.
Whew.
That's the way forward.
It's an invisibility cloak.
I think I'm invisible. They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
This is awesome.
This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
Feels like Assassin's Creed all of a sudden.
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do
Is
not
that the Elder
squander
Wand?
its extraordinary power.
I've never felt such power.
Bombarda. Revelio.
Guess I'm heading this way. Come on.
Descendo. Depulso. Defender. Bombarda. Descendo.
Defender. Depulso.
Damn it.
Defender. Bombarder. Diagon. Stupefy. Depulso. Defender. Descender.
Nice. This wand is very, very powerful. What's this? Some Wigan Weld. Okay. Let's keep going. Oh, here he comes. The big boy. Crap. Oh, controller runs out. No. Right. Damn it.
Defender. Depulso. Defender. Descender.
So close to death here. Oh!
Defender. Descender.
Yeah, that's good. We needed that. it's the troll we need to defeat, isn't it? I'm trying to get this 30 combo, though. Oh, it's going to get us killed, isn't it, if we keep doing it. God, how many of these trolls are there? No! Oh, we got close there. Nearly. I think this is the last guy, and then we'll have to take on Death himself, I think.
Defender, Bombarda.
There we go. Oh, not again.
Defender, Depulsor.
Might actually run out of Wiggenweld here. This is ridiculous. Yeah, we're not far away now. Just have to be careful. Every time red or yellow comes up, we have to be prepared to react. Damn it! Right. This feels like the final battle, almost.
Defender. Defender.
Ugh. Damn. Alright. Should we get both of them down? There we go. Right, that guy's down. The Bombarder is very, very powerful. Oh God. Right, gotta get some of that ancient magic.
Bombarder. Defender. Descender.
No. Right. We got one Wiggenweld potion left.
Bombarder. Bombarder.
Alright, come on.
Bombarder. Repulsor. Defender.
Come on. Gotta try and get as much ancient magic as we can. Yes! Oh my God, right. Thank the Lord for that. Boy, do we need some Wiggenweld potions now.
Revelio.
A simple stone. This must be for me.
The Deathly Hallows?
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
No? No Wiggenweld? Well, I suppose we haven't got a health bar anymore.
I can't believe she's dead.
Dear, sweet Neve.
Let us always honor her, Meg. We won't be the same without her.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
Okay.
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory. Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands,
saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Oh. Hey, Fixer.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
The hallowed hero. Wield a deathly hallow. Okay. Cool. Hey! Level 27 now. I feel like something is about to happen. Can we talk to any of these?
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
Okay. Any more
I've seen
owls?
Bakar's tower countless times. Never suspected it held the secrets it did.
Let's have a little look. So our basis for blackmail. In the shadow of the mountain. The poacher's house call. Okay. Let's go and talk to Poppy. Who's outside? Yeah, we can go there. Oh, that was a good jump.
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it.
Okay.
I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Awesome. I mean, I do think we are rattling through now, aren't we? If we, it's not. It's this menu I'm looking at. So challenges 37%, quests we've done 62% of those. We've completed all of our assignments, which is good. I'm assuming we're in the latter portion of the game now. Complete 18 side or relationship. Okay. So if we head into quests now, meet Sebastian at the southern. So I assume this is prepare for your owls. So this is going to be the last portion of the game, I would think. Let's go and see Natty. And see if we can continue this story. Are you still there? That's the TV, not this. Oh dear, the TV popped up saying, "Are you still there?" I was very confused. Right. Yeah, she wants to meet just outside Hogsmeade, so we can go there. That's fine. Nice. We need to seriously brew some Wiggenweld, don't we?
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Oh,
very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I was gonna go for the middle option there.
We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Okay, should we head to Pippin's and see if we can buy some Wiggenweld?
Cheeky tourists wandering around. What can I do for you today?
Does he have any? Oh, he does. That'll probably do me for now. Right. Let's talk to the guy over here.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Okay. This way.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
We do hope you'll reconsider helping with our banking needs. We've given you ample time to reach a decision. We know your husband would appreciate it if you were to see the value, shall we? Best to keep this between us.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
We're on the right track. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check that.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir. I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
Okay.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Let's go and find Natty then. I have to say that the quests are very different at this part of the game compared to what we were used to a little earlier on, and I'm all for it.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Oh no. Don't tell me they've taken her. They probably have, haven't they? Let's be honest.
Natty must be around here somewhere.
Oh, it's a wand.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Follow the trail.
Revelio.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Is that so?
I would much prefer to do my shopping in Diagon Alley.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Here we go.
The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. The hidden door. Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
I wouldn't go back to Pit upon Ford if they was giving out galleons.
Optional. Find Otto Dibble's love note.
Revelio. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Witch in Felcroft. It's not gonna work.
Mine.
You should have someone's coming for her. We ought to just kill her.
Harlow says her friend has been refusing her. He wants them alive.
Revelio.
They come in here alone.
Just keep an eye out.
Hey.
Running things.
Concentrate.
What? Nothing even worth stealing in Morrowind.
They know the lies and falsehoods no one's mightier and Rockwood.
Something not right here.
It's not gonna cut it.
Revelio.
You've been straying from your... I've had enough of Spellcroft. Hope I never have to see it again.
book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
I don't trust Ranrock, I'll tell you that. He'll turn on us first chance he gets.
Perigus Totalis.
What's he doing here? We ought to be at the Hogshead.
Revelio.
When we're done here, I'm going straight to the Hogshead. Girl's been nothing but trouble. About time we locked her.
Perigus Totalis.
Okay.
Revelio.
Has your brain been infested with bundimans? A maneuver like that could have got us killed.
Be on the lookout for the girl's friend, if they're daft enough to try to come through here.
Let's finish this job and be done with it. Waste of time, this is. Everyone in Upper Hogsfield shudders when they see me coming.
Anyone looking for troubles found it in me.
Okay.
Revelio.
I hope Rookwood knows what he's doing.
Perigus Totalis. Revelio.
Oi!
You can't keep your eyes off a pretty lass, you can't.
Students these days, so full of themselves. Suppose that's what they're on, isn't it?
There's got to be stuff up here. There we go.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
What you all dribbling over there? Look like you've been had by the flopperworm himself.
Doing Rookwood's work for him.
Is that you, Roland?
Hey.
One wonders if one's life is indeed carved out by destiny, or merely the spawn of ill.
Everyone there. I'm in no mood for killing.
Go. Okay. What?
Revelio.
What?
There's a big boy there as well, isn't there? Right, let's just move on.
Natty must be here somewhere.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Ray.
Over here. I need your help.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon my wand. It must be blocked by something.
Hey.
Revelio.
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there.
Okay.
Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay. Hush now.
Okay.
Hey! Go on. Always claiming he knows about herbology, this one. What a laugh.
Revelio.
Name 9 herbs that don't kill you but cause a nasty See? He can't do it.
Something's not right here. The girl's friend won't come through this totalis.
We go past.
If people don't want me to steal their valuables, they better get a really good look.
Fair enough. Can't get out of this way. Okay. Where's Natty?
Oi, oi.
Oh, she's there. Okay. Yeah, it's not this way. Ha.
Show yourself.
Go. Okay, and we're through. I think we've done it. Nice.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
There's going to be a big fight here in Hogsmeade now. No, there's Officer Singer.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashbinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Okay. Job done. Right.
That relic is the key to saving Anne. I know it. Meet me outside of Feldcroft as soon as you can.
I think I know how and where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidges. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Okay, I think that is where we're going to leave it for today. If you have enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up down below, subscribe. Oh.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon, after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Okay, hope you're having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.